here now, host of MIT's data science podcast, Data Nation, also professor of data science at Washington University, Liberty Vittert. Okay, so is the FBI cooking the numbers, or are they just being selective?
The FBI isn't cooking the numbers. The news media is cooking the numbers. This is one of the most outrageous uses of statistics I have ever seen when it comes to crime statistics. Nationally, what's happening, up 1%, down 1%, it doesn't matter. What matters is what's happening in individual states and individual cities. That's what matters to the American public, is what is happening in their city, in their town, and in their state. And we have seen clearly overall that in democratically run cities and states, we have seen these unbelievable increases in crime, up to 40% in violent crime in different democratically run states. Whereas in Republican run states like Florida, for example, we've seen these unbelievable decreases. And this is what really matters to individual people.
All right, you and I have talked about this, right? And we've done a lot on the program about the dumbing down of America, the lowering standards. You want graduation rates to increase, you just lower the standards for graduation. I'm also wondering if there's a little bit of that in, if you want crime to decrease, you just decriminalize things. In California, marijuana, sale of hypodermic needles, theft under $950, loitering and jaywalking. New York, marijuana, sale of hypodermic needles, on and on and on. If you decriminalize a lot of things, and probably if you de-incentivize the police, the crime rate also goes down, doesn't it?
Well, of course. I mean, that's the craziest thing here. If you look at California, property crime, all property crime is up 12%. That's just the crime we know about. When you decriminalize larceny, which is for under $950, the police then don't catch these people because they know they're just going to be released right away. So the fact that even with the decriminalization of these types of crimes, we still see this enormous bump across all types of crimes in California means who even knows what these numbers could be? They could be double. They could be even triple what is reported.
All right. So when you actually then go look at this, bring this all full circle for us, what do the FBI statistics actually show? That red state tough on crime policies work, blue state soft on crime policies continue to lead to an increase in crime?
That's precisely what it shows, and very specifically since the pandemic. We saw across the entire country, red or blue, during the pandemic, crime increased. What we have seen, though, is since 2020, when policing, when we started depolicing in certain places, crime has continued to skyrocket. It has not gone down like everyone is saying. In the red states, it has gone down, and in the blue states, and specifically in the democratically led cities, it is increasing since the pandemic, but they're using these national numbers to try to say, oh, look, crime's decreasing. They're just ignoring the fact of what's happening in their particular city.
80% of statistics normally aren't true, but there you go. Liberty, thank you very much. We'll talk soon. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.